Hello YouTube, hi. I'm gonna do this video, this is gonna be like a two-part basically because there's too much to get in one. And it's the first part, it's all about what I like, about what I love about being female and things that annoy me about female, things that I'm not so keen on. Part two is going to be things that I miss about being a guy and things that I really don't miss, that I'm glad they're gone. But that's going to be the next video. So first one is this one, and so things I love about being female. It's quite a long list and I've tried to condense it. Some of these things are just like really silly things, but then, you know, I'd like to think some of them are a bit more interesting. Silly things, shopping. Shopping's so much better as a girl. Like, I always like going shopping as a guy, but, you know, the choice just isn't really there. Things like getting into clubs, you know, it's, as a guy, I mean, I don't go clubbing often, but it's like when you walk up to somewhere and there's a queue outside and it's cold and wet and you just walk straight in. That's really cool. So things like that, you know, obvious things. Guys opening doors for you, carrying heavy stuff, you know, like at Christmas or just in the winter. Like, I buy logs for my fire behind me. And you know, like a petrol station, and they'll be like, oh, you know, do you want us to come and, you know, we'll come and put them in your car for you. And it's really nice, you know, when I was at a point when that didn't happen, and now it does happen quite a lot. And it's, you know, just things like random acts of gentlemanliness and sort of chivalry. It's nice, I do like that. Being able to be myself, pretty obvious one, but like, I guess when I was a guy I kind of thought I was myself because I was the person that I knew, but then what I've come to know now is that the real me is actually a much more, I don't know, like a much more interesting character. Like, there's so much more to me as a woman than there was as a guy. Like, as a guy, I think I was very two-dimensional, and I didn't really, you know, like, I know people say, oh, you know, I, you know, feel such a range of emotions now as a woman compared to as a guy, and I was always like, God, I really want to feel that. That must be amazing. And I do now. You know, I do experience a much broader range of emotions, and the difference from feeling really bad to really incredible and everything in between is like a really broad spectrum. And to feel that now, it's just, yeah, it's just like a day-to-day thing. It's like, I feel now when I know who I am, and I know that there's so much more to kind of how I think about myself and other people and the world around me. And I think really that's something I've only been able to sort of fully connect with and experience as female. So that is something that I really, really do like. Freedom to do anything. As a woman, you can, as a guy, I think you have to conform a lot more to a certain way of being. And I'm not to say like women can do whatever they want and there's no restrictions on them, but I think personally I feel like I have a lot more freedom of expression. And also there's things that I can do things that are stereotypically male, I can do things that are stereotypically female, and it doesn't really matter. Nobody really judges me on it, whereas like there's things that guys can't do, which are like female things, unless, you know, I don't know, like, unless you're sort of openly effeminate or maybe gay or, I don't know, but I feel like for me, I can pick and choose what I want to do. Like, some friends actually, some female friends gave me this nickname a while ago because they were like, there was a party and all the guys went go-karting and all the girls went to do something else, I can't remember. And I went go-karting because I wanted to beat all the guys. Only just because I love like go-karting. And they were like, we know it's so easy for you because you can just choose what you want to do. And I was like, yeah, actually that kind of makes sense because, you know, you have that freedom as a woman. It's like, you know, going racing. I get so much attention now when I go racing. And I don't mean it like I crave attention, but it's like, as a guy racing, it's not really that special. But going racing as a woman is quite a big deal. You know, you're suddenly in a massive minority. And guys are like, come up to you and they're like, wow, how did you get into this? You know, want to know all about it. And it's quite, that's pretty cool. Makeup is really good. It's also quite annoying sometimes, so it's kind of on both lists. But generally, makeup is a really good thing. I like it, and especially if I'm having a really bad day and I don't look very good, I'm hungover, I can use makeup to cover up quite a lot of bad stuff. Attention from guys is a really nice thing as a woman, to feel like, to feel that a guy's interested in you, and they're trying to chat you up, say, or I don't know. It's nice. It's a nice thing to experience, and it's something as well, like on a bigger scale. Say for instance, I was at a big show recently, like for work and stuff. It was like a big motorsport show, and there's not, you know, there's probably only 5% of people there are women, and so it's all guys, and you do get looked at a lot, and it's quite, I don't know, it's quite, again, like, when, for someone who's grown up as female, it's probably not as big a deal, but to have never experienced this and then suddenly be like, you know, go to somewhere like that and, you know, wear something like attractive and classy, but like, you know, still quite like, you know, something that you look good in, and feel guys, like you can just feel people looking at you all the time. It's like, I mean, it's kind of, sometimes you think, oh, actually I don't want this, or, you know, I've worn this outfit and it was a bad idea, and but that's quite a, I don't know how I put it, it's quite a powerful feeling, I think. I think breaking the mould as well, that's quite a cool thing, you know, to sort of do something as female where you think you're, again, like racing, it's like, you know, you're breaking the mould a bit. I think that's something I love about being female. You can do things like that, and people just, yeah, well, guys are just like really impressed by it. My body, like, I always kept myself in quite good shape as a guy. Like, sometimes I kind of let myself go a bit, but generally I was quite trim, you know, I had quite an athletic body, and I kind of was okay with it, you know, it was just about alright, but I never really, apart from having a really good six-pack, I never really sort of, you know, I never really loved my body. It was always, you know, and obviously like certain aspects of it which are now gone, were really a struggle. Now, I love my body so much. I look in the mirror and, you know, every morning I see myself in the mirror naked and I'm like, yes, it's like, yes, I'm finally here, you know. That is a really, really, like, probably one of the things I love most about being female. Being one of the girls, kind of, you know, like, when you're with a group of girls and being accepted and knowing that they no longer sort of view you as like, feeling like they kind of take pity on you a bit and they accept you for who you are, but they don't really accept you perhaps fully as female. But then when you kind of cross that bridge, and they do, again, just really simple things that other girls probably don't even think about, but like when you're on a night out with a friend and you're quite drunk and you go to the loo together or something, like just little things like that, and you just think, I don't know, I suppose it's like you feel like you've been accepted into that kind of inner space of like other women who see you as female, and that, I guess, is like the ultimate acceptance in some way of you being female. So that's cool. Knowing I'll never be male again. Yes. That's really cool. Being cheeky and getting away with things that you can't get away with as a guy. There's quite a lot of stuff. I'm trying to wrap the video up a bit because it's overrunning. But yeah, just, I don't know, being able to be a bit cute with guys and a bit cheeky and a bit naughty, and you just can't do that as a guy, because like situations at work and things when, I don't know, you can just try it on with people and it doesn't really matter. I like that. And I think just generally being able to do things, having a lot of freedom to do whatever you want to do. But maybe that's not necessarily a specific thing about being female, that's just, you know, where I am in my life. But I'm going to wrap this video up because I didn't even get to the negative things, so that's going to be straight after this video. But yeah, bye.